What's up guys, Billy here from Bacchus Collectibles again with another toy review, and this time I am bringing you the Kishiryuoh 5 Nights, or if you're watching Dino Fury, this is the Dino Fury Zords. It's TRex Champion Zord, Tricera Blade, Inkilo Hammer, Tiger Claw, and Stego Spike Zords. But this is the Japanese version. I'm mainly doing this review for the people that are still on the fence whether or not they want to get the Ryusoulger mechs, since it's possible that we might not get all of the Dino Fury Zords. Right now, only 5 of them have been shown, unlike how Beast Morphers was, and they showed the Lion Zord and just never released it. But yeah, I'm going to go through all the main in-show combinations, give a good look at those. I'll show off the keys before we get into those also. But yeah, there's a lot more detail in these. The only sad thing is that it's going to be, people are going to want to get the Dino Fury Zords because they have, like, the T-Rex has a lot of posability. I'll be getting it because I like stuff that can pose, but I know that we might not get all the Zords, so I have the whole set of these. I'll be doing a review for each one over time, just to show them off. But yeah, you'll definitely want to look into it. I'll have a link for a couple of the 5 Nights sets, like through Amazon or eBay, mainly Amazon. I think they still have a few of them on there for a pretty good price. I got mine for around for a couple $100. But yeah, I do like that I got the set that has all 5 of them together. I like the box art a lot, which I will cut to now. So yeah, here we have the box art. Good picture of 5 Nights or Warrior formation, for Dino Fury people that haven't seen Ryusoulger. Cool picture of all the team right there, and then each of them with their colors. The side. Zoom out a bit, shows the keys and all the stuff that you get. And the back shows all the combinations, which I will be using this to put the combinations together. And so this the 5 Nights combo doesn't use all the toys, or like all the pieces. I'll show you how you can use all the pieces so you don't have to keep them in like a separate baggie. That still looks pretty much the same as that. And then this last side, showing off the keys, the sword, all the different heads. And then up top, get that picture. And yeah, be right back. And yeah, so we're going to start with the TRex Champion because we'll be able to get right into all the combos off of him. Comes with these 4 extra parts, so those 2 up there, that you can use like Lego blocks. That's pretty much their system too, and like the Dino Fury Zords will still use these things, but it won't be the same size. Well, I don't know that for sure, but I doubt that they'll be the same size clips. So, you know, if they are somehow, that'll be cool, because then you can buy the Japanese versions of the Zords that we possibly don't get. But yeah, TRex Champion Zord, or Tiramigo. One of my saddest parts of Dino Fury is that we don't have him as a character in the show like we do. But we got Solon, and Solon's pretty cool too. This dinosaur themed person. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm not going to show the castle formation, just because that formation, 1, hasn't been used in Dino Fury yet, and 2, only got used once, at least once, or at most twice, in Ryusoulger. It's just not a cool looking formation. It was a weird attempt to do like a tank mode. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get him into the fighting mode, or warrior mode. So you take these off, put down here. Yeah, you just want to take these pieces off. You don't need to take his head off, take the tail off. Turn that, and it's cool. This thing's on like this combination joint, which is used, it's actually used for one of the later combos. And then yeah, the arms come off also. There's a button down here that you got to click to put the legs up. And then bring the arms down. Let me put the camera up. Let's center him more. And then we go the drills on the shoulders like these. Oh, sorry, this is too much torque, but these don't come off like that. I was pushing them the wrong way. And then the tail goes onto the back using the Lego port. And before we put the key in, I will go ahead and just go over that. So the cool thing about these is they're gonna the Japanese versions do the flip gimmick. I don't know if the Hasbro versions will. At least we know for like the current Dino Fury toys that they are just one solid piece. Like this whole thing is just a sticker. And as you saw, there's this button down here. This for all of them. It's just a button that makes them click. And there's the head, little warrior guy. These things look cool on the shelf by themselves. He's the only one that gets used in like every formation though, because they didn't make a different helmet. But yeah, you just slide it in like a key. And there he is in warrior mode. It's got the arm cannon, some shoulder drill things. There is no posability. He is solid. I mean, there's the arms, obviously. But yeah, and we'll go over one of his alt combinations real quick. So I think this just goes down here. Oh no, they use the drills. Okay, so the drills are on this. So you want these 3 clips like this, so 2 drills and a gun on here, and then the other gun down here, and then the tail you bring it up here, and then put the head down here. So yeah, there's this claw, dino head, chompy thing. You can have him, this comes off because his head's pretty heavy, but have him do that, he's coming at you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get him out of the way. And then next we'll bring in the Ankylo Hammer. Yeah, Ankylo Hammer Zord. Pink Ranger Zord. It's pretty basic. It's basically like those combination pieces from the TRex, just more stuff on them to be a Zord. So I'm pretty sure in Dino Fury that the Pink Ranger and the Blue Ranger are going to come in their pack. I think that's what it was. It's either that or pink and green and then black and blue, but I think it'll be pink and blue because they're used for the main combo, the main initial combo. But yeah, there's her key. You can stand it on her back there. Bring in the Tricera, same thing. This one's a sword. The Ankylo is a shield. Boom. And here's the Tricera key. One thing I do wish in Dino Fury, so this sword is the sword that they use in the cockpit. I wish they used these. I mean, that's pretty good when like the only thing you can knock a show for is like, oh, you didn't use all these different types of swords. Other than that, so there's those two next to each other. Just how they show up. And then let's go ahead and bring back in the TRex Champion. Yeah, make sure to let me know how you guys are liking Dino Fury. I'm pretty sad that it's on a hiatus. I hate the hiatus. Let's put this back. System's weird to me. Like, it makes sense, like other shows do it, but for a kids show, you feel like they wouldn't care about the time that they're using. So this, yeah, the Tricera goes on this side. This half goes up here, and then you take a drill piece and put it up here, and then the cannon piece goes here. Once I get all these reviews done, I have a cool combination that I need to show you guys. The hammer piece goes up here, and then the ankylo goes here. Same thing on this side. Boom. So there's that. Just realized I was a bit crooked there. But yeah, so this is 3 Knights, or they just call it the Dino Fury Megazord. This is just the standard combination because the red, pink, and blue were the first 3 to show up in both shows. But yeah, so this is just the standard Dino Fury Megazord. Let's go ahead and show the Ankylos, or the Ankylo hammer combination. So puts, and yeah, so these side combinations, the only thing I have a problem with them is that they don't use all the pieces, which is annoying, but you know, lets you have some playability, I guess. So you make this cool hammer thing. This is the end of a hammer, pretty much. This goes on. This was in everyone's favorite episode that just, or that happened with Amelia and her bad luck. Yeah, doesn't use either of these. That stays up there. And then the drill goes on this shoulder. The tail comes over here. Boom. And then we take out the head, switch it for the pink one. And then we go. That's Kishiryuoh Ankylos, or the Dino Fury Megazord, what should we call it, hammer formation. Makes sense, obviously. Has a hammer. This one's pretty cool. I don't have any really big complaints about this Zord line at all. There's a reason I bought them all. That's just too much fun. The fact that you have like this, and you have like a bunch of extra pieces. Well, I mean, up 3 extra pieces. You can put the sword literally anywhere. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the blue combo. This goes on the chest this time. It's smaller, I guess. Put this on the back. Boom. Boom. This goes up here on the shoulder. This side is almost pretty much 3 Knights, or the regular Megazord formation, just without the drill on the shoulder. And put the drill over here, or so there's that. And I need a missile. Yeah, there is a reason this combination was used barely, because it's pretty much just the standard Megazord combination, just with this, yeah, with this on its chest instead. But yeah, gives him the same sword he had. This was the one in the mid-season finale that was shown up at the start of the episode. Alright, now I'm gonna just move all these out of here. Alright, and here is Tiger Lance, or the Claw, or Tiger Claw Zord? Yeah, Tiger Claw Zord. Sorry. The names get tricky when I'm used to the other ones. But yeah, so the Tiger Claw Zord looks pretty cool. This one has a couple formations. I'll show one, I think one of them. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it can do a couple cool things. It's basically a Zoid, if you guys know about those. You can get some boosters, and then some wings. So it can do that. So there's some playability with it by itself. This one's one of the harder ones to get by itself, so that's why I always tell people to just get the 5 Nights pack, because getting these single Zords is hard. Especially since Ryusoulger is 2 years old now. If you can find 5 Nights all together, you better just snatch it up. Let's go ahead and bring in the Dino Fury Megazord. I'm going to strip it down real quick. So yeah, bring them in. Go up. Let's see here. So the Tiger Zord can split into a bunch of pieces. Take these off. Take that off. Take this off and this off. And yeah, so this is pretty much what 5 Nights will, like, it'll be close to 5 Nights, just because the combination will be very similar. These go on the arms. And this goes on the chest. These go down here to give it some leg boosters. And then the sword. This is the same sword that'll be used for the warrior formation. Clips on there. And then we need a drill. And then boom. Same as the 3 Nights. And I'm just going to assume it's the same on the other side. This picture's rough. So yeah, the same shoulders from 3 Nights. I think, yeah. We just got to take in the key. Oh yeah. So boom. Tiger head, key. Everyone's favorite Green Ranger, Izzy, gets this Zord. So the head, and then yeah, just goes straight in there like that, and then boom. There is the Dino Fury Megazord claw formation. And the last one was the blade formation. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take that out of frame again. And there's the Stego Spike Zord, the super spiky one. The animation for this scared me because it didn't show all the spikes on it initially. And I was like, oh no, did they forget about the spikes? And then he does the like stomp and the spikes come out. It's pretty cool. This is Javi's Zord, the final Zord to show up before we get the big combination. Pretty basic, just there. He doesn't have any like extra modes or anything that you can do. There's a lot of fun stuff you can use his pieces for though. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Take apart the Megazord. Bring in the body again. Put the camera up. Bring this here. I'm gonna sit him back while we take apart the claw, or not the claw, the Stego Spike Zord. Boom. Yeah, literally like all this comes apart. And that's the cool thing about this set, is like you get so many different pieces to do stuff with. What goes on his center? Take this piece. It goes in the chest like that. We need, yeah, so it goes like this. The stego head goes on this shoulder like this, and then yep, same. So this piece goes over here like this, and then the spikes go on this shoulder, and then we cover them up with these. And so like this creates a flat part right here for this to combine onto, like that. Same on the other side. Like that. And then he gets drill knees. Like that. And then these go into his hands. Boom, boom. And yeah, so these both have handles on them. Goes right here and here. And we just bring in his key and we'll get a quick look at it. So there's that. Boom. Stegosaur. Black Ranger. And the head goes in here. Just like all the other combinations. So yeah, he gets these things and he like, that's how he comes at you when he's about to fight you. And yeah, so now I'm going to take them all apart, show you them as a big pile of parts before we make the final combo. Alright, and yeah, so as you can see, big pile of pieces. Dino Fury, Zord, body, keys in the background, waiting to see who will be chosen as the head. Spoilers, it's red. But yeah, so we'll start off. We'll go ahead and there's no leg pieces, so we'll start making the shoulders. So yeah, go there, and yeah, so this one we use these as the shoulders instead of their back halves. This gun pointer missiles. Put it up a bit so you can see. They just go pointing anywhere. And yeah, so this is going to be the standard combination. Then I'll end it with what it's supposed to look like. Make the tiger sword like I showed. This in this way just goes onto the arm. This arm over here, take one of these and it goes right there as a new crotch plate. The other arm doesn't get anything, but it gets a shield, and it takes this one, so the one where the feet are going up and this is down. You take that, this goes to the bottom, it just forms a shield, and then you stick the T-Rex head on the pieces, boom, and he can hold it without having to hold it up, just like that. Getting out of frame, we'll zoom back down a bit. This piece right here, the tail from the tiger, it's normally like that, it splits open. It goes back here, and then the tail from the stego gets the drills on each of these 3 pegs. Boom. That goes onto the chest, and then you take the sword, give them the sword, and you take the all-important Red Ranger head, which you can use literally any of the heads. You don't have to use red. You can use any of your favorites, but it's just the standard formation. So yeah, there's Kishiryuoh 5 Knights. Follow those key friends in the back. yeah, zoom out a bit, get you a good look. I like the look of this thing a lot. I like the armor look a lot from these Zords. You know, they're knights, makes sense. Alright, and let's go ahead and I'll show you my combination where you can store all the other pieces. So this, I take this off, turn this down, and then I take this other booster thing and put it on there. It looks cooler. It's like a shield on the gun, in my opinion. Obviously it's not show accurate completely, but it does the job. Something's still sticking out over here. On this arm over here, you can choose which one you want to do. You can put the stego on it or the spikes. I choose to put the spikes over here personally. Give them a spike arm. And then back here, the rest of the stuff's just going to go on the back. These, the Tricera and Ankylo tails, they just go up on these ports right here. So these can just go back here, and it sits flush to where like you don't see it from the front really. And then the same thing on this side. Click there, and then the rest of the stuff, this has some pegs right here that can fit on the tail. This right here, you can take the stego head, click it right there, and then just click it onto the tail. And yeah, so show them from the front. And as you can see, barely any difference. Some extra armor that actually doesn't look super out of place in my opinion. Let me know your opinions or what you guys do also down in the comments, so let me know. And yeah, so here is the Ryusoulger Kishiryuoh 5 Knights set, but also the Dino Fury Megazord set that you can buy and have the toys now instead of waiting until August for the Hasbro ones. Like I said, I like these Zords a lot. Once the Gold Ranger debuts, I'll go over his Zord, and I imagine we'll get the Demetra Zord, Dime Volcano, showing up before that, so I'll go over that if it shows up before or not. They can switch it around, I'm pretty sure, on how it shows up. If it shows up, you know, they could just do the base 5 in gold and call it a day. Who knows? But yeah, so there will be a link for this. At least I know there's an Amazon one that has like a few of them left. I'll have that in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram. Link will be in the bio where I post pictures of this stuff. There's a picture of my 11 Knights on my Instagram page, so go find that, along with a bunch of other cool combinations. And yep, thank you and have a great day.